In my last video, I talked about the iPhone 17, the iPhone Air, and the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. And what did we saw on those iPhones? What was my opinion and which iPhone will I get? But in today's video, I won't focus on the iPhones that we saw. No, but I will focus on the accessories that we got. On the Apple Watch Ultra, the Apple Watch 11, and of course, the AirPods. My favorite launch of this event. If you are excited, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my reviews of these products. Let's get started. Starting off with the AirPods. This is the first generation of the AirPods Pro. I also have the USB-C second generation of the AirPods Pro. But this year, I'm going to upgrade. Yes, again. I only have my AirPods Pro second generation with USB-C for like 1 year, but guys, the new generation of the AirPods Pro is a huge jump. According to Apple, we are getting 2 times better noise cancellation. For me, something that's very, very important. We're also getting 2 extra hours of battery life, from 6 to 8 hours using it. We're also getting new features in terms of live translation. Amazing feature using AI. I think it's an incredible use case using Apple Intelligence. And of course, we also got new fitness features for the AirPods. I have my Apple Watch, but the thing is, the AirPods now have an heart rate monitor sensor, and they also have a temperature sensor, which is awesome. Awesome, guys. Now you are able to record workouts, now you are able to record your calories using only your AirPods Pro. Insane. Simply pick up your AirPods, put it on your ear, and start off a run, and you will have all the things that you need to track your calories. Insane, guys. Insane. If you think about it, Apple is giving iPhone features to the Apple Watch, and it's giving Apple Watch features to the AirPods. This is crazy. But why are they doing it? Well, first of all, they are doing it because they want to make their products better, and creating internal competition between the teams actually drives the products forward. So if the AirPods gets Apple Watch features, then the Apple Watch needs to make it better, needs to make it worth it, and so they will build new features to compete with the iPhone instead of competing with the AirPods, because it can't. So now it's becoming more independent than the iPhone. This is a great health device. But the AirPods now are getting some cool features like workout tracking. If you think about it, if you don't use an Apple Watch but you have a pair of AirPods, you'll be able to record your steps and your workouts. You have a new workout section on the workout app for the AirPods. You will record your calories. So much better. And if you're using both, you'll have a better accurate reading. So the AirPods are now a much more powerful device. Not just an earpod, not just a hearing device. No, they're also a workout recording device. Very cool, Apple. Very cool. And that's not just it. Apple also updated the drivers for better sound quality. Insane. We are getting better sound quality, better noise cancellation, better transparency mode. We're also getting better battery life on every single mode available. And also, according to Apple, we are getting more battery life for listening for voices. There are people that use the AirPods to hate their hearing, like an hearing device, because they don't listen well. And so Apple has made them even better for that. So they are even better for those people. And you'll be able to enter a room and enhance the voices of people that you're talking to. And this will be a pretty cool feature and remove all the noise that you don't need. So Apple has done adaptive hearing, adaptive noise cancellation, adaptive transparency mode. All of these are incredible features that make the AirPods Pro the best pair of earbuds in the market, and by a long shot. But the thing is, Apple did not raise the prices, so you have better battery life, better noise cancellation, better transparency mode, better sound quality, all of these with an incredible and more compact case on a new design and new ear tips. Same price. Same $200, same price. So, what can we ask Apple? Like, my God, they improved the product, they made it even better, and keeping the same price, with the tariffs and inflation on top of it. So, it's a great thing from Apple that I actually think was a great move, and that was the reason that I upgraded for the new AirPods Pro 3. These are an amazing deal. Guys, I just bought one, I will review it, but I'm so excited. I already know that it will be an amazing product, and I love to wear my AirPods everywhere. Workout, whenever I'm working on a public space, whenever I'm traveling on the airplane, everywhere. I'm so excited. As for the Apple Watch, Apple launched 3 new Apple Watches. The Apple Watch 11, the Apple Watch SE 3, and the Apple Watch Ultra 3. I own an Apple Watch Ultra first generation, and I've not upgraded for the second generation because, well, this is a very expensive watch. I love to wear mechanical watches. And I don't see the point of having every new year a new Apple Watch. I think it does pretty much the same thing, and for the use case that I actually use it, it's not worth it. But Apple launched the Apple Watch 11, and what do we have as a new feature on this device? Well, for starters, a better OLED screen. So now we have better OLED screen, brighter screens, that's fine. They also gave it software features that I thought might be available everywhere, like the sleep score. Why do we need more than the Apple Watch 6 or 7 that currently owns Apple Watch OS 11? Don't know why. Why do we need to buy new Apple Watches for the new, I think it's blood pressure tracking? I think that's a trend, but if Apple makes that only available for the new Apple Watches, okay, but blood pressure, I'll take it. Maybe they will upgrade the last generation to also work with it, but the sleep score, it's unforgivable. Every single Apple Watch that is capable to record your sleep should be able to use these. And yeah, I think that was it. Nothing more. Probably better battery life, a bit better. The same design, a bit brighter screens. The Apple Watch 11, it's not a big upgrade. I don't recommend you getting one if you have a Series 10, Series 9, Series 8. It's not worth it. As for the Apple Watch SE 3, we got the same design, but we got very, very big feature. I think this was probably the biggest upgrade. We got always on display, a very, very interesting feature for Apple Watch users that makes you available to see your display anywhere. So I can just put my screen right there, and I don't know if you can see it because it's very dark, but as you can see, it's turned on all the time. That's a very, very cool feature. As for the rest, it also got better monitors in terms of accurate readings, in terms of high pressure, sleep score, and all of that. I think it will be all available on the Apple Watch SE 3. It has the old design. It also has all the features available on the Apple Watch 11, but I think it's a good choice because it costs $200, like $199, the same price as the AirPods, which is kind of crazy. As for the new Apple Watch Ultra 3, well, we got better screens, we got brighter screens to see outside, we got better battery life, which is quite insane, but I think that the biggest feature will be the removal of the bezels. So now the bezels will be much smaller. You will have, on the same case size, bigger screens. Something that bothers me a bit on my Apple Watch Ultra first generation is the size of the bezels. They are a bit bigger than the current Series 11, and this Apple Watch is way more expensive. But the Apple Watch Series 11, the Apple Watch SE 3, the Apple Watch Ultra 3, they are all very, very small upgrades. And so I don't think they are worth buying. If you have the Apple Watch Ultra 2, don't buy the 3. If you have the Apple Watch Ultra 1, don't buy the 3. If you have an Apple Watch Ultra, don't buy the new one. If you have an Apple Watch Series 8, 9, 10, I don't think it's worth buying the new Series 11. And so, if you ask my opinion, if the new Apple accessories for your iPhone are worth it, the Apple Watch, the AirPods, I would say that if you don't have any type of Apple Watch, then buying the Apple Watch Series 11 is your best bet. The Apple Watch Ultra, it's completely overkill and it's too expensive, while the Apple Watch SE 3 does not have everything that you need, and for the extra $100, $150, you can grab an Apple Watch Series 11, and it's a much, much better product. As for the AirPods, they are totally worth it, even if you have the second generation AirPods Pro. The newest generation of the AirPods Pro, the third generation, are a big, big upgrade, guys. I will wait to get them to give you my final review, but for all the things that Apple has promised, these are very hyped. Guys, this might be the best upgrade ever for the AirPods Pro 3, as well as the iPhone 17, and so I'm very excited to try them out. Again, these are the first generation, so I don't use them anymore, but the iPhone 17 is also very, very exciting. The first generation iPhone 17, the iPhone Air, and the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are all amazing products that I cannot wait to see. I will review the iPhone 17 Pro in orange, so I cannot wait to buy them this Friday. And of course, I will get them September 19th, again, next Friday. So, very, very excited. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my other video on the iPhone 17 review, or at least preview of the iPhone, because I watched the event and I talked about my reaction to it and all the new features. If you want to see that, go check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.